Okay, let's talk brows. They're so simple, and I think that we overcomplicate them, but today I'm going to make them a little bit fancy, but just stay with me, okay? So, what you need. I like the brow powder because it's super inexpensive. It's like $12.90, and it's going to last you forever. The brush is like, I don't even know, $5 or $6, super inexpensive, and it has the spoolie end plus the other end. What I like to do is just comb up in the front, okay, and then over. If your brows are a little unruly or you haven't got them waxed or done in a minute, you guys grab these little razors from Amazon. You get like 3 for $5 or $6, and you can just clean them up as you go, and it doesn't leave any redness, and it gets all those loose hairs that are down below off, and you can just kind of shape them up really, really easily. Okay, so just kind of, I'm not going to do a perfect job today, but they were a little unruly. They were a little crazy. Okay, so then we've combed up and over. Okay, now where your brow is going to start is come here on the bulb of your nose. That's where it's going to start. You can see where mine's lacking just a little bit. Through the center of your eyeballs where it should arch. And then at the end is where it should end. Okay, so then what I like to do is just put it in your powder. Start about 1/4 of the way back, because we want this back side to be a little darker, okay? And the front to be a little more ombre, okay? So you can see how it's starting to get some shape versus where this one's at. And then come up here on the top, do the same thing about 1/4 of the way back. And then just kind of whatever your brow shape is. If you don't have a brow shape at all, you've never done brows, I always recommend going to a professional, because, well, we are not a professional, and they'll help you get your brow shape to start with, so that you're not looking like a crazy person, okay? Now, with whatever's left on the brush, I didn't dip it back in. Kind of come up here, line, and then I just kind of softly put it up. I'm wanting this a little more thick here at the top. Where I like to start is where the hairs come out of the head, not where you most see your brow, okay? So you see how that just did it a little bit more dramatically, and you can really see that difference, okay? So then wherever you want it a little darker, just fill that part in just a little bit, okay? And then up here in the front, just whatever's left on the brush. You don't have to go crazy with it, okay? So then there's your brow. And then here's where we're gonna get into the fancy part, is take a concealer. You can do liquid, stick, whatever you want. And then let's just clean this up, okay? And then I just put it back here around the arch. And then take just a flat brush and come through and blend all that out. This is gonna make sure they really stand out. Works kind of as a highlight at the top of your brow. And then we haven't put our foundation on, so we're gonna blend all that with my foundation. But then I just come and carve those brows out so it's nice and sharp looking. And then you can blend the edges with your foundation, but then look how sharp that looks, okay? So let's do the other side real quick.